Oh no, Luna, you won't believe this. I just walked into the living room and Harry's sitting there, frozen, staring at his girlfriend's parents like they just announced a tax audit.
Oh, what do you mean frozen? Is he literally not moving?
Literally. He's like a statue, sitting there, with his mouth open and his hands, I don't even know, mid-air? And our dad just asked him if he likes football, and Harry, he actually said, football, good.
Oh dear, that's a classic first meeting panic.
Panic doesn't even cover it. Her mom just smiled politely, and Harry sweated like he's running a marathon in his suit. And I swear, I saw him knock over a vase with his knee, but he didn't even notice.
Okay, slow down, Jack. Let's take a breath. What's actually happening here?
Okay, so Harry's supposed to impress them, right? Show he's confident, respectful, funny. Instead, he's making his own little disaster zone. Her dad just complimented his tie, and Harry said, tie, yes, tie, and I think he tried to nod but almost fell forward.
Sounds like he's nervous, not a bad person.
Nervous? Luna, nervous doesn't explain the way he just called her mom mommy by mistake, and the cat is now sitting on his lap, probably sensing his fear.
Well, that's cute.
Cute? He's terrified. I think he's imagining all the embarrassing things he's going to do in the next 10 minutes. And don't even get me started on his sweating. I mean, he's like a human water fountain.
Okay, Jack. Let's slow down and see what's going on.
Fine, but you have to admit, it's chaos. So we're here to talk about how to survive meeting your girlfriend's parents. And right now, Harry is the perfect example of what not to do.
Exactly. Today, we'll guide you through the tricky, funny, and sometimes terrifying world of first impressions with your in-laws. We'll look at some vocabulary, phrases, and even some tips to stay calm and sound natural without looking like Harry over there.
And hopefully we'll save some of you from the same sweaty disaster. I mean, I don't even want to imagine my life in that room.
Don't worry, Jack. By the end of this episode, you'll know how to navigate this kind of situation with confidence. We'll take it step by step, from tricky words to funny phrases, so our listeners can actually survive and maybe even enjoy their first meeting with their partner's family.
Survive? Enjoy? Can we really do both?
That's the plan, Jack. That's the plan.
All right, then. Let's dive in before Harry accidentally proposes to the cat or something. Am I rubbing my temples? Luna, I don't even know where to start. Harry's first meeting was a disaster, and I feel like I need a dictionary just to explain what happened.
That's exactly why we're doing this part. Let's pick 3 words or phrases from today's story that might be tricky for our listeners. First one is terrified.
Terrified? Oh, I know that one. Harry was terrified. He looked like he saw a ghost.
Yes, terrified means extremely scared. It's stronger than just afraid. You can be afraid of a spider, but you're terrified when the spider is on your pillow when you're trying to sleep.
Oh, I have a story. Last week I was home alone and I saw a shadow on the wall. I jumped so high that my cat fell off the sofa. I was terrified.
That's perfect. Let's make it simple for our listeners. I was terrified of the loud thunder. She was terrified when she got lost in the city. He was terrified to speak in front of the class.
Oh, terrified. Got it. Next.
The second phrase is first impression.
First impression. That's like when you meet someone for the first time, right? And they decide if they like you or not.
Exactly. It's the opinion someone forms on you in the first few minutes. That's why Harry's nervousness mattered so much. His first impression on her parents wasn't perfect.
Perfect? More like masterpiece. You know, like that time I wore 2 different shoes to school and everyone laughed. First impression, disaster.
That's a great example. Here are 3 simple sentences for our listeners. My first impression of my new teacher was very positive. Don't worry too much about your first impression. Be yourself. He made a bad first impression because he forgot everyone's names.
Okay, I can feel that. And the last one?
The last one is awkward.
Oh, I know, awkward. That's what Harry was for the entire dinner. It's like uncomfortable, right?
Exactly. Awkward means something feels strange, embarrassing, or uncomfortable. It's often used for social situations.
I have another story. I once waved at someone I thought I knew, but it was a total stranger. That was awkward. And the stranger just stared. I wanted to disappear into a wormhole.
That's perfect. Let's give listeners 3 examples. The silence after his joke was really awkward. I felt awkward when I forgot my friend's birthday. Meeting new people can be awkward at first.
Terrified, first impression, awkward. Got it. But Luna, how do I use these in a conversation without sounding like a dictionary?
You just tell a story, Jack. That's why we use Harry's dinner story. Listen, Harry was terrified because he wanted to make a good first impression, but he felt so awkward when he spilled water on the table.
Oh, so you just mix them like ingredients in a recipe.
Exactly. And don't worry if it feels weird at first. That's normal.
Speaking of weird, do you think Harry will ever live this down?
Probably not. But that's okay. Mistakes make stories fun and memorable, and they help you practice English too.
Okay, I think I can handle this. Maybe. So next we use these words in our story and try not to freak out like Harry?
Exactly. We'll see them in action in the next part when the real dinner drama happens. Listeners, keep an ear out for terrified, first impression, and awkward. You'll hear them naturally in conversation.
All right, let's hope I never make an awkward first impression like Harry. Or maybe I will. Makes for a better story.
Don't worry, Jack. Everyone has those moments. That's what makes life and English learning fun.
Okay, vocabulary tools ready. Let's go see Harry survive this dinner disaster. Ch, ch, ch. Luna, I can't believe I'm back here again. Harry's still sitting there with his hand shaking like he's holding a live snake.
Relax, Jack. Let's just see what happens.
Oh no. Oh no. What do I say first?
Just greet them, Harry. A simple hello. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Parker. I'm Harry.
Hello, Harry. We've heard so much about you.
I hope all good things? Oh no, he said it like he's confessing to a crime.
Of course. We're glad to finally meet you. So, what do you do, Harry?
I work with, computers sometimes?
Sometimes?
What do I say?
Just say the full sentence.
I work with computers full time.
Better. Now smile.
Smile. Yes. Smile.
That's wonderful. Do you enjoy your work?
Enjoy? Yes. Enjoy sometimes?
Sometimes? Harry, you're turning every answer into a suspense movie.
Okay, Harry. Take a deep breath. Try again.
I really enjoy my work. Yes, very much.
That's good to hear. So, do you play any sports?
Sports. Yes. Football. Soccer. Oh no. American football?
See, he's confused. Just pick one.
I like football.
Which football do you mean?
Both?
This is turning into a football debate in the living room with Harry as the referee.
Let's help him, Jack.
Then what do I say?
Just say you like watching both. You don't have to choose.
I like watching both footballs.
That's fair. And what about your hobbies?
Hobbies. I read sometimes, cook sometimes.
Sometimes again, Harry, you need confidence.
I like reading and cooking. Yes, very much.
That sounds interesting. Maybe you can cook for us one day.
Cook for you? Oh no, I might burn your kitchen down. And there it is, the disaster prediction.
Harry, just say it with confidence.
I would love to cook for you, and I promise I'll be careful.
That's very kind of you, Harry. Look at that. He survived a sentence without disaster. I think it's going better.
You see, Harry, small steps. Now, maybe try sharing something funny.
Funny. Okay. One time, I wore 2 different shoes to school. Everyone laughed.
Oh, that's adorable. It's good to see someone who can laugh at themselves.
Yes, I laugh too, sometimes.
See, he's human again.
Exactly. First impressions are tricky, but honesty, small laughs, and confidence go a long way.
Okay, I survived, and I didn't spill anything this time.
Miracles happen, Luna. Miracles happen. We're really happy to meet you, Harry. You're very charming.
Thank you, really.
See, Jack? Even a terrified start can turn into a friendly ending.
Yeah, and maybe next time, Harry will just bring the cat and skip the chaos. Luna, I think my brain just melted watching Harry stumble through that dinner. How do people even speak like that without panicking?
That's exactly why we're here, Jack. Let's break down some key phrases and expressions from Part 3 so our listeners can use them confidently.
All right, hit me.
First phrase, take a deep breath.
Wait, is that literal or...
It can be literal or figurative. Literally, you inhale deeply to calm down. Figuratively, it means pause and relax before doing something stressful, like speaking to your girlfriend's parents.
So, like, take a deep breath before opening the fridge?
Exactly, Jack. But usually it's for stressful situations. Here are 3 examples for listeners. I took a deep breath before giving my presentation. She told him to take a deep breath and try again. Before answering the difficult question, he took a deep breath.
Okay, I can do that. My heart still beats fast thinking about Harry.
Good. Next, let's talk about small steps.
Small steps, like walking slowly?
Not exactly. It means breaking a big, scary task into smaller, manageable actions. Harry didn't try to impress her parents all at once. He just focused on one thing at a time, introducing himself, answering questions, telling a funny story.
Oh, so like when I tried to clean my entire room and ended up just moving my shoes.
Exactly. That's a small steps moment. For listeners, learning English is easier if you take small steps. He overcame his fear of public speaking by taking small steps. We solved the problem in small steps, one part at a time.
Got it. One step at a time. Easy to say, harder to do.
Don't worry, Jack. You'll get there. Now, the third key phrase is laugh at yourself.
Laugh at myself, so like pretend I'm funny when I'm not?
Not exactly. It means to not take yourself too seriously. If you make a mistake, you can smile or laugh instead of getting embarrassed. It's very useful for social situations, like Harry spilling his water or mixing up football terms.
Oh, so I can say I wore 2 different socks, haha, and it's okay.
Exactly. Let's give listeners some examples. It's okay to laugh at yourself when you make a mistake. She laughed at herself after tripping on stage. He can laugh at himself and still be confident.
Okay, that's actually helpful. I always freak out when I mess up.
That's normal. Now, let's combine these phrases in a scenario from our story.
Harry was terrified at the dinner table, but he took a deep breath, tried small steps, and eventually could laugh at himself.
Oh, now I see. It's like a mini survival guide for meeting scary people.
Exactly, Jack. And these phrases aren't just for in-law meetings. They work in many social situations.
Wait, Luna? Do you think Harry was really terrified? I mean, he didn't scream or anything.
That's a good question, Jack. Terrified doesn't always mean you scream or run. It can be an internal feeling of extreme nervousness or fear. That's why he was sweating and fumbling his words. It shows he was terrified even though he stayed seated.
Okay, so terrified is more about how you feel inside, not what you do outside.
Exactly. Next, let's talk about first impression. That's the opinion someone forms about you when they meet you for the first time. Harry's nervousness affected his first impression, but he recovered.
So, first impressions can change?
Yes, first impressions are important, but you can improve them by showing confidence, honesty, and a sense of humor, like Harry did when he told the funny shoe story.
Okay, so first impression is like the cover of a book, but the inside can still surprise you.
Perfect analogy. Now, the last key phrase is awkward.
I know that one. That's when you feel weird.
Yes, but let's make it clear. Awkward is used when a social situation feels uncomfortable, embarrassing, or strange. Harry felt awkward when he confused footballs and hesitated answering questions.
Oh, so awkward is like your brain freezes and your mouth doesn't know what to say.
Exactly. Some examples: I felt awkward meeting my new neighbors. The silence after his joke was awkward. She looked awkward because she forgot the name of her teacher.
Okay. Terrified, take a deep breath, small steps, laugh at yourself, first impression, awkward. That's a lot.
Yes, but all very useful. Remember, the key is to practice them in real situations. You'll get comfortable over time.
Okay. I think I can survive my own in-law dinner if I just follow these rules, or at least not faint like Harry.
That's the spirit, Jack. And remember, even if it's awkward at first, small steps and a sense of humor make it manageable.
Okay, and maybe bring a cat for backup like Harry.
Only if you want to add a little chaos.
Oh, Luna, I survived Harry's dinner story and all your vocabulary teaching, but now you want me to sound like a native speaker? I barely sound human as it is.
Don't worry, Jack. That's why this part is fun. Today, we'll focus on phrases and idioms that make English sound natural, like a native speaker.
Fun, sure, if by fun you mean my tongue getting twisted.
Let's start with reductions. These are when we shorten words in casual speech. For example, instead of saying, let me help you, you say, let me help you.
Let me help you?
Almost. It's like one smooth word. Let me help you. Blend them together.
Let me help you. Let me help you. Oh, my tongue hurts.
You're doing fine. It takes practice. Try saying it when offering help casually, like Harry could have said to her parents, let me help set the table.
Okay. Let me help set the table. Feels like a tongue gymnastics class.
Good start. Next is I'm gonna, short for I am going to. Native speakers use it all the time instead of saying I am going to.
So instead of saying, I am going to cook, I just say, I'm gonna cook.
Exactly. And you can link it smoothly. I'm gonna cook for you.
I'm gonna cook for you. Arg!
Slow down, Jack. I'm gonna cook for you. Each part flows naturally. You don't need to rush.
Flow naturally. My specialty is chaos, not flow.
That's okay. Next, let's look at idioms. First one is break the ice. It means to start a conversation in a friendly way, especially if it feels awkward.
So, Harry telling the funny shoe story? That was breaking the ice?
Exactly. Let's give listeners 3 more examples. I told a joke to break the ice at the meeting. He smiled to break the ice with his new neighbors. Sharing a story about your pet is a great way to break the ice.
Okay, break the ice. Got it. Next.
Another common idiom is spill the beans. It means to accidentally reveal a secret.
Oh, like when Harry said he might burn the kitchen? He spilled the beans about his cooking skills?
Not quite a secret, but close. Example sentences. Don't spill the beans about the surprise party. She accidentally spilled the beans to her brother. He tried to keep it a secret, but he spilled the beans.
Okay, I think I understand. Now, how do I practice saying them naturally?
Let's try a mini role play. You pretend to meet someone's parents casually. Use lemme, I'm gonna, break the ice, and spill the beans.
Okay. Clear my throat. Nervous? Okay, deep breath. Let me help set a table. I'm gonna spill the beans? Oh no, break the ice.
Slow down, Jack. Try it like a normal sentence. Let me help set the table. I'm gonna tell a funny story to break the ice, but I won't spill the beans.
Let me help set the table. I'm gonna tell a funny story to break the ice, but I won't spill the beans.
Much better. It's all about linking the words naturally and practicing slowly at first.
Okay, slow at first, fast later, tongue gymnastics. Got it.
Exactly. One more tip. When speaking naturally, native speakers often drop some sounds or link words. For example, what are you going to do becomes what you gonna do.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? That feels like a spell.
It does feel magical, right? But that's how English flows naturally in conversations.
So, in real life, I can say, Lenny, help, what you're gonna do, break the ice, spill the beans, all in one breath?
Yes, Jack, that's the goal. Blend the words naturally, use idioms when appropriate, and don't be afraid to laugh if you make a mistake.
Okay, I'll practice, maybe, after I survive my own dinner with my parents.
That's a good plan. Start small, take your time, and use these phrases naturally in daily conversation.
All right, next time I meet someone scary, I'll say, let me help. I'm gonna break the ice, but don't worry, I won't spill the beans.
Perfect, Jack. That's exactly how you sound natural and funny at the same time.
Phew, Luna, I survived Harry's chaotic dinner, all your vocabulary lessons, and even my tongue gymnastics. I think I need a nap.
You did great, Jack. Let's quickly recap what we learned today so our listeners can remember everything.
Okay, let's see. First, vocabulary. We had terrified, first impression, and awkward. Harry was terrified, made a funny first impression, and felt awkward a lot.
Exactly. Then in part 4, we explored key phrases. Take a deep breath, small steps, laugh at yourself. These help you handle stressful situations like meeting someone's parents or speaking English in public.
And don't forget, even a disaster can turn into a story worth laughing about.
That's right. Then in part 5, we focused on fluency, reductions like lemme and I'm gonna, and idioms like break the ice and spill the beans. You practice linking words naturally and speaking like a native.
Yep, my tongue hurts, but I can almost say, let me help, I'm gonna break the ice, but I won't spill the beans.
That's exactly the point. Practice makes perfect. Even if you stumble at first, using these phrases will make your English sound natural.
Okay, Luna, here's my big question for our listeners. Have you ever felt terrified meeting someone important, made an awkward mistake, or tried to make a good first impression?
Yes, share your story in the comments. We'd love to hear how you survived or maybe even enjoyed the moment. And don't forget to include the phrases we learned today.
That's right. I want to hear all your funny, embarrassing, or terrifying stories. Extra points if you break the ice with a joke or spill the beans accidentally.
Remember, even when situations feel awkward or terrifying, taking small steps, laughing at yourself, and staying calm can turn the moment around.
Yeah, small steps, deep breaths, funny stories, and maybe a cat for emotional support.
Definitely a good idea, Jack.
All right, listeners, thanks for joining us today. If you liked our episode, don't forget to subscribe and like, or Harry might show up at your door trying to break the ice.
And leave your stories in the comments. We'll read them and maybe even feature a few in the next episode.
And remember, if you ever feel terrified, just pretend you're Harry and hope the cat sits on your lap to calm you down.
That's a wrap for today. See you next time.
Bye, everyone, and good luck meeting your in-laws. You'll need it.